Hi, I'm Susie Garden, and this is the Ageless and Awesome podcast. I'm an age-defying naturopath and clinical nutritionist, and I'm here to bust myths around women's health and aging so that you can be ageless and awesome in your 40s, 50s, and beyond. The Ageless and Awesome podcast is dedicated to helping women through perimenopause and menopause with great health, a positive mindset, and outrageous confidence. Hit subscribe or follow now, and let's get started. Hello, gorgeous one, and welcome to Q&A Thursday. I today actually am answering a question preemptively. I wanted to talk about something that some of you may have noticed. I have started changing my language around how I describe what I do. I was using the word anti-aging a lot, which I guess I wanted to give a little bit of background on. I've changed it since. Only in the last few weeks, I've started changing my language because I've been really inspired by some people that I follow on Instagram and some other high-profile people that are really trying to change the narrative on how women over 40, over 50, over 60 and beyond are perceived. And I feel like the term anti-aging, there is a context for anti-aging, and the context in which I was using it, it's actually an official term in medicine. Anti-aging and longevity medicine is actually a passion of mine because it's all about living longer. It's not, but I feel that there is a connotation with anti-aging is that it's not a positive thing because of the type of word, and language is really important. So I didn't want to add to the connotation, the negative connotation that word can have. And interestingly, when I asked my clients in the Glow protocol whether using that language, using the word anti-aging was something that attracted them to my work or not, and what they thought about that, what it meant to them, it didn't mean what I had intended it to mean, and it wasn't something that they were particularly interested in either. So which is awesome. So I am attracting the people to my work that are the right fit to my work, but I also just wanted to make it really clear as to where I sit on this and what it means to be. And to me, describing my work and describing what I do as age-defying is so much more empowering. It's so much more clear as to what I do. And I guess what I'm trying to communicate with that is that I'm absolutely all for aging well. I've railed against, when I was first throwing up terms to use this a couple of years ago when I started using anti-aging, the words aging gracefully were coming up a lot. And for me personally, that just didn't sit well. To me, it had a sense of being a little disempowered, to be honest. That's just how it made me feel when I heard those words. But age-defying sounds empowered to me. It sounds strong, and it sounds like, women taking control of their aging process and doing it their way, regardless of how you want to do it. If you want to do completely natural, I know for me personally, I'm not quite ready to embrace my gray. I follow a number of very inspirational women who are all about embracing their gray, and I absolutely love it. I'm not ready to do that yet. And in fact, I recently just kind of forgot to book an appointment. It took me ages to get into my hairdresser, and I was kind of looking back at sort of pandemic photos of me, and I thought, oh my God, I've got pandemic hair, and I really did. And but there's not a lot of grey there, so I don't think it would look great if I grew it out like that. So I'm still continuing to colour my hair quite openly. But yeah, I wanted to just make that really clear. It's why you will start to see changes in my language. It takes time to make those changes across all elements of my digital assets such as my website, such as my socials, my mailing, all of that sort of stuff. So if you're new to what I do and you're seeing anti-aging in some places and age-defying in some places, it's just part of that transition. I do all of this myself. I don't have a large team of people that are doing this for me. So it just takes a little bit of time for me to get around to finding all of the places where I've written anti-aging and changing it over. But my services have not changed. I am still supporting women feeling stressed, flat, older than they'd like, perimenopausal, postmenopausal, to feel good in their bodies and minds, to reduce the effects of aging that make them feel like they are, in a way, less than. And there's a lot we can do with nutrition, with mindset, with movement, with gut health optimization, improving stress resilience, like all of this stuff, which I cover in my program, the Glow Protocol, is going to make a difference. And there is science to support that. It is incredible. I'm not going to go on about that right now, but yeah, that was my question, or my preemptive question I was wanted to answer today, just to get everybody on board with where I'm at. So I hope for some of you that's been of interest. I've been wanting to kind of verbalize this for a while and wondering how. And then I thought, wow, why not just do a podcast ep, a very short podcast ep, just talking about it. So if you've got any comments, I'd love to hear them. We can continue the conversation over on Instagram at Susie Garden Wellness. And yeah, have a great day. Thanks so much for joining me today on the Ageless and Awesome podcast. If you liked today's episode, please make sure you click the little plus button if you're on Apple Podcasts, or the follow button if you're on Spotify, so that you can get each new episode delivered to you every single week. If you like free stuff, and who doesn't, then head over to susiegarden.com and grab my 8 essential age-defying secrets every woman over 40 should know right now. Or if you'd like to continue the discussion, head over to Instagram and DM me at Susie Garden Wellness. I'd love to connect with you.